All right, everyone, we're back again. Here we have some avocados. We're going to make one of the best dips you can make, guacamole. It's simple, it's easy, it's inexpensive. Bring it to any party you're going to go to, including the Super Bowl parties, and everyone's going to love you. They're going to ask you for the recipe. Give them this YouTube channel. All right, let's get after it. First step in making any guacamole is to make sure your avocados are ripe. Avocados should be a little bit shiny, dark like this, and you should be able to squish it with your fingers and thumb if you press on it hard enough. If it feels more like an apple, that's not ripe yet. So let's get rid of the stem, take a knife, and slowly and carefully push into the flesh of the avocado. The knife will feel the pit. There's a pit right there. And just kind of roll the knife around like so. And once you've got all the way around, turn, and it should fall apart just like that. Now, with a little bit of a bad spot there, but that's not a problem. Take the knife and press it into the pit. Sometimes it takes a couple of shots. Be careful here not to cut yourself, of course. And there you go. So we have the avocado separated from the pit. Cut away your bad spot. And get rid of those. There we go. Now, with a knife, just kind of take and cut like this. Be very careful if you're cutting towards yourself. Like so. This makes one of the next step of mashing the avocados easier. So cut one way and then cross cut the other. Like so. Take your spoon and you should be able to scoop out all that nice avocado flesh, just like that. All right, so now we're going to clean these garlics. So how I like to do it is I like to trim off the top, trim off the bottom, and then you can get a little bit of a peel going on there. And then just crush it with the blade of the knife. It makes it very easy to peel, just like that. Now, little trick, take the knife, crush, 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 and then crush it a couple more times like so. It helps to get the garlic nice and fine. Go after it with the knife, dice it up nice and fine. All right, so now we're going to cut up 2 Roma tomatoes. Now the big trick here that I learned from my close friend down in Guadalajara, Mexico, when making a guacamole, you want to make sure you take the seeds out of the tomatoes. You don't want any of those seeds or any of the wet part of the tomato in your guacamole. Now just take your tomatoes and dice them up very fine. All right, so now we have everything in place. All of our ingredients are ready to go. I'm going to do something that I think is kind of interesting. I'm going to use this tool that is marketed for chopping up hamburger when you fry hamburger. But it's perfect for making guacamole in that you can just get in there like this. Get that guacamole, get that avocado nicely pureed up a little bit. Throw in a little bit of salt. Kosher salt, of course. Now let's throw in some of the garlic. There we go. Let's dump in some tomatoes. Chopped up fresh cilantro. Toss that in there. One of the things that surprises most people. 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So just enough that it won't be spicy to eat, but it'll give you a little burn on the aftertaste, and it'll make people crave your guacamole. It'll make them want to eat more. It's one of the little tricks. Final ingredient, lime. Now the lime adds flavor, that's what it does initially. It also helps protect the avocado from turning brown. All right, so that was my take on guacamole. Look how beautiful it came out. Nice, creamy, delicious guacamole. Now, if your limes are small, you may have to use 2 limes. If there's not enough salt, add a little more salt. Don't be afraid to experiment. This is your guacamole. This is one of the most amazing dishes you can bring to a party. I promise people will love you for it. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna put this in the fridge, let it cool down for at least an hour, let those flavors come together, and then dig it out and try it. You're gonna love it. All right, everyone, the guacamole is ready. I've got my favorite taste tester, my beautiful and lovely wife, Rena. Rena, tell the people out there what you think of this new guacamole.
Alrighty. Let's see. I love the texture of it.
Is that good or bad?
It's really good.
It's really good. All right, I'll take really good.
The perfect measure of lime. So love it.
I want to try some too
tasty.
then. I want to try some of this delicious stuff. That is really good. You can feel the cayenne pepper on the back end. Really good. Makes you want to eat more. But I guess I better stop because I got to say goodbye to all you guys. Hey, if you guys would please subscribe to our channel, hit that like button. It really does help us with YouTube's algorithm to get noticed out there in YouTube land. And with that, we want to wish you all good luck, good food, and take this to a Super Bowl party. You will be the hit, I promise.